Welcome to our Crafter School special. Today we're going to be making some ornaments using book pages. These are pages from books that the library has discarded, but we're going to turn them into some really fun looking ornaments. We're going to actually have 4 different ornaments that you can make, so I'm going to be doing 4 different videos. One for a tree, one for a 3D ball, one for a very simple 5 strip of paper ornament, and then one for a snowman. In addition to the materials that you would have had in your take and make bag from the library, you're going to need some scissors, some glue, and I'm using a glue stick, some tape. And you may want something to poke a hole at the top of your ornament so that you'll be able to hang it. So let me get myself set up for our first ornament, which is going to be a tree, a folded page tree. Our first ornament is the folded tree. And what you're going to need is a page from a book, a scrap from another page, that's going to be our tree trunk, and then we also had a pattern that we're going to be using for cutting and folding. So the first thing I'm going to have you do is take your pattern and cut around the outside of it. That way you'll be able to see when you're putting it down whether or not you're inside all of the words on your page. So there's that cut out. Then what you're going to want to do is take your page and put your pattern down on top of it so that you've got words all the way around. Can you see that I actually lined mine up with the edge of the page. And I'm actually moving it in just a little because I don't want it to be obvious that the line is starting when you're reading a book. Does that make any sense? Then I'm going to tape it down. You can always trace around the outside of it, but I think it's just as easy to cut around the pattern. So that's what I'm going to do now, is cut right around the outside again. I think I'll put one more little piece of tape in the center there. Now, if you didn't have the scrap that I put in there for the trunk, you could always make it out of the leftover on your page. But I don't need that, so I'm going to throw that in the trash, and I'll recycle it later. So there is my page, all cut out. You might want to look on both sides and see if one side has a big gap of where the words are printed. This one is pretty good on both sides, so it really doesn't matter. Now I'm going to take my pattern and put it back on my piece that I cut. And then I'm going to turn it, well, this is a little tricky. I'm going to turn it over, but I'm going to fold along that dotted line. And when I fold it, I want to make sure that I'm going outside the edge. So fold it so that it sticks out a little bit. That's going to be the bottom of your tree. And just fold it just like that. And then you're going to take the next part, turn it over, and fold it back. But remember, you want to have the bottom of your fold a little bit out from the edge of your previous fold. So it may not be exactly on the line where you, on your pattern, but you do want to be sure that your top is. So just, does that make sense? So you can see that I have a little bit of it sticking out. Not a lot, just a little. Then I'm going to fold it back again. Keep my point right there, like that. And then I'm going to fold it back one more time. This is a real quick and easy one. So it looks like that. Then I'm going to take my pattern out. There's my tree. And this little part that's here, I don't really want that to be there, so I'm going to fold that back. If you want, you can glue that to on the underside as you fold it back. I think I will do that. I'm using that purple disappearing glue stick because I like the way that I can see where the glue is gone, and then it just dries invisible. Okay. Now, if you want, you can also put a little bit of glue under each of your other layers just to hold it together, but not a lot. You just want it to hold the edge. Just like that. You've got your little rectangular piece that's going to be the tree trunk. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue at the top of that, like that, and then stick it under my tree. And there's my tree. And now all I need to do is poke a hole in the top and put a string through it or a hanger through it, and it's all ready to go on my tree. If you wanted, you could even decorate it by putting a star up there. In your take and make bag, I gave you 5 hooks. I don't know if you can see that. And also 5 pieces of string. So you can decide whether you want to use a hook or the string to hang your ornament. I'm going to actually use the string here. I had a hole punch that I used to make my hole, but you could just use a pin or a thumbtack, just something to make it go through. If you're not using the string, you need a very tiny hole to put the hook through. But there's my ornament. Quick, easy, and you can make them over and over again because you have the pattern, and now you know how to make it.